What's up? Reminder to breathe, baby. We out here living, loving. Kind of woke up this morning. Oops, that says nothing, but this says everything. What? Mrs. Always Right. I don't remember where they came from, but we got a couple coffee mugs. One says Mr. Right, and then the other one says Mrs. Always Right. Any of you out there in relationships, going through relationships, I've been with my wife now 13 years, and this brother grew up traveling all over, had to grow up himself. You know, all of us have to go through the trials and tribulations to kind of recognize the values and stuff, but I have pure joy in using this mug. You know why? It's because I love my wife. She's an amazing mom to our beautiful daughter, Rylan, and I continue to grow more and more in love with her, and it also goes back to, like I said, I'm gonna keep repeating this. If you think you could be the problem, you probably are. It's a fun thing to just keep you on your toes of growth and that reminder to breathe, time to breathe kind of action. But I always look at life like this, like how am I positioning myself to, for every room I walk into, with my daughter, with my wife, with business, with you guys, with whoever. And my whole thing is like, everyone always gets so upset about the manifestation. Oh, so-and-so got the job, so-and-so got this, man, he's got the girl, it's all these things are this, get it away, throw it out. It's just noise, and the noise is a wrecking ball. But the truth is that everyone is beautiful, everyone's great. So back to my cute story of, why I rock this mug. And even though I have the Mr. Right, which is humble, is because how I enter the room and all the things that, maybe like when you come in a relationship, you don't come in here, you come in here and then you kind of figure it out. But my pastor in my church, Jared, I said, Jared, how do you know, like this wasn't necessarily for me, but just in general, like he's married now, great story, great guy, Bright City Ministries. But I said, how do you know when it's the one? And it's honestly this choice and this belief and this everything when you decide and you say, whether it's a career, whether it's a job, or especially in a relationship, the biggest agreement you'll ever make in your life is you say, no, it's not the grass is greener, like in jobs, like in everything, but especially once again, when you find that special someone, this is my everything. You factor out the grass is greener and all these things that never, in most cases, don't pan out. Some people, I understand everyone's in their own, circumstances, and some people get together and in humble ways part, especially if you have kids, man, just try to keep it neutral. These kids are everything, man. They're just little brains, these little cute little humans that are just like growing, and they see and they catch and they're catching on everything. But back to Mrs. Always Right, is it's not about right and wrong, it's about doing the right thing. So as I'm feeling the energy, feeling the vibes this morning, I'm rocking this mug right now because of that. And I'm just saying, like, how I address the room and how I walk into the room with whatever I'm doing is a way I carry myself, which is true to me, which ends up opening all these doors. And normally in life, we're like, man, this door's shut, this door's shut. It doesn't happen to you, it happens for you, unless you believe it happens to you. And some things are cards that we can't explain and are heavy ones that do get dealt. And I know it's choices that we have to work through, and it's always difficult in those scenarios, but I've really found a lot of growth and a lot of fun and a lot of expansion of my relationship by fixing myself and growing there. So this is a reminder to me in a humble way of, one is my amazing wife, two is I love continuing to grow, and three is we're also worried about who's right and wrong. It's just about doing the right thing. I kind of think relationships are like this. It's kind of like politics, Republicans and Democrat. And I'm not even into politics, right? But my thing is this. It's not about right and wrong. There's some strengths you can, on the Republican side, there's some strengths on the Democrat side. It all comes together right here, and it's just do the right thing. And it's like, we might not know how to do the right thing. We might make mistakes and go through learning experiences and overreact and let our emotions take it. But I kind of just thinking, I'm like, Forrest Gump said, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know which one you're going to get. But man, in politics, you're going to get lefts and rights and arguments and people debating, and let me strategize how I can take you down and win the world over. Just win the world over by genuine love and passion to do the right thing. That's what I do with my wife. That's what I do with myself, trying to grow, because far from perfect, so many mistakes, but I'm grateful for all the mistakes because they happen for me to better understand the life I want to live, the person I want to be. So this mug is let me grab a little sipper. Speaking of the sipper, is a grateful thread. My buddy Tyler Fernangle, you're gonna see me. I'm working with him. He's part of the Mended family, one of the sickest BMX dudes ever. But more importantly, this guy is become a close friend of mine. He's an awesome human, and when you deal with awesome humans and you believe in people, it's just the doors, once again, the gates open up. And so these guys have been sponsoring him for a minute, and just sending him products and stuff. But this cool thing about the story is it ties into my Mrs. Always Right, or just the couple thing, and just of course not the politics. But these guys started this couple, and it's pretty rad. They started it, and it's Pacific. Wait, shoot. They have 2 locations basically. One's in Monterey, and and they have a baby on the way. It's a rad couple. BMX, raw roots, lived in a camper, journeyed around. Captain Stoker to me is not just the "what's up, bro" Stoker. It's literally, it's the journey, and I think Captain Stoker is tied to this tandem, like together, helping each other. But I watched what this husband and wife did, and they just sent me some product, and I'm sipping on it right now, and I must say it's amazing. They also have a new cold brew. Cold brew is super fresh. They make it themselves. It doesn't have any added stuff, preservatives and things like that. So it has a smaller shelf life because it's just, raw goodness of beans and just zero junk. So I just want to say, first and foremost, thank you guys for sending me this product. Second off, thanks for backing my boy Tyler. Thanks for your love for wheels and BMX and mountain biking and all that good stuff. Dude, your 2 locations crush it. Look them up, guys. Captain Stoker. Get the exact address and go visit them and support. But I see them working as a couple. They lived on a camper. They did the whole experience. They went on the journey. They went from being broke and but being there for each other, not getting sucked into the superficial things of this world, and just getting to know each other. And now they have a baby on the way. Best blessing in the world. Congrats, guys. But I'm just wrapping this in here just because first and foremost, I love to see people win. I hate to see people go through hard times, but hard times help, pressure builds diamonds. But Captain Stoker, thank you for this. Man, coffee is absolutely amazing. Most importantly, love your love for 2 wheels like I've got, and you guys crush it. Not to mention, when you check these guys out, Captain Stoker and his whole crew, they're the ones that have the sickest mustaches, not like this dude that can't even grow a beard. These guys just all legit. They got the style. They're way cooler. So the fact that they even let me into their crew and sent me some product, I was pretty hyped on. So whole 360 of all of this is, man, nurture yourself so you can nurture the relationships that mean the most. Live your best life. In the end, we will all, live our best life. And as much as the pressures of the world, I think they hit me, they hit us all. I mean, if I watch the news, I can easily go into a funk. But it's that reminder to breathe that says, this is your life. You have choices, and you have the ability to walk through these hard circumstances and literally at least know that you owned making that choice to go the direction you did. And there's never looking back when you do. It's always going to lead to something else. So on behalf of this Malc and Beans morning, Captain Stoker, and props to all those boys on the BMX. Watch these guys. They all shred, their whole crew. So, but Tyler Fernangle, man, I love you, dude. You were so sick on a bike. And I just saw Scotty. I just saw Scotty drop something super sick talking about Tyler, who just had a bad spill, knocked out his 4 front teeth. So if anybody, his friend started to GoFundMe, I would have if his friend didn't. But the dude is just going through life, But the whole thing about life is you don't need a reason to help somebody. You don't need a reason to go out of your way to do something. It's actually when you do it the opposite, it opens up so much more fulfillment. And honestly, when you start doing that consistently, I promise you it's going to open gates and doors that you never imagined. And that's just being a grateful thread, everything that makes you you and unique, and now being a grateful thread to others. So because of my boy Tyler Fernangle, he has a go check him out on Insta. I think he's got the GoFundMe link. I'll probably post it in this thing as well. But because of him, because of good people, you meet good people. So surround yourself with good people. But even if you see someone struggling or going through a hard time, it doesn't make them a bad person. You always got to look and go, what else could that mean? Because you have the ability to be that little glimpse of light, in a dark alley, that could help someone come out of that. So I'm on the mend. Let's be on the mend together, guys. I love you guys. Malc and beat. I shouldn't be a DJ, but I'm throwing the beats with the beans. Malc and Beans. I love you. We out.